Hey, what's up, everybody? Mott, subject 2559. It's been a crazy week. I've been pitching terms for other wholesalers that don't understand how to pitch creative terms. So I've been pitching creative terms. Uh, got a couple of deals locked up. Got another potential deal locked up today. The guy wants to wait. Uh, till next week when we can get face to face, but they're in Pomona, California, and I'm in no danger of throwing juice in the Tesla and driving all that way when we've got technology such as Zoom, Google Hangout, etc., and so forth. There was a gnarly glare on this light here, so I turned that off. I know there's a lot of clutter and bullshit behind me. Just ignore all of that. So basically, I just wanted to touch base. I was out at the Pizza Fridays yesterday, met some new investors, met another potential lender. Um, I'm basically not trying to wholesale cash deals or any of that kind of stuff. I could, but the easiest way to lock these properties up is creative finance, whether that's a seller finance deal, taking over the current mortgage. That's basically what's been going on. So today I had a investor brand new to the games, watching all kinds of videos and whatnot. Can't remember exactly what he did, some sort of website sales or something. I don't remember what exactly it is that he sold, but the owner was basically getting help from the Philippines. So, he's paying a couple of dollars an hour, and he's giving away 40% of his profit to this one salesman. And the salesman can see the writing on the wall that he's probably going to get, fired or let go or whatever. So the other problem is he's a 1099 employee, and it's very difficult to prove your income when you're self-employed like that. All real estate agents know that. Blah 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 blah. So basically, I had a unique situation today where this guy wanted me to help him put a deal under contract, not for us to go out and sell, for him and his family to move into, including the father or the father-in-law, I can't remember exactly what it is, who just came down with some sort of terminal cancer, and just a sad situation. But I basically pitched terms to the realtor. The realtors, and I'm one, so don't think I'm talking smack, but they do not understand creative finance. When you tell them you're an investor, they just hear you want to buy or sell a house, and they're going to make a commission. So they don't really understand all this stuff. So the guy was trying to pitch creative terms. She was sure that she understood. And then I got on a conversation, a three-way call with them, and basically pitched the terms. She went to the seller and the trust that this deal is in. It's a little bit of a complex thing. This piece of property was in Kingman, Arizona. And basically I don't know if it was the daughter, I think it was the daughter, wanted $300,000 for our down payment on a $700,000 house. I can go to a bank and get better terms than that. Their house has been on the market off and on for 10 years. It started at $850,000. They've dropped the price to $699,000, and I can pay exactly that, but you got to give me the terms that make financial sense. And 40-50% down make absolutely no financial sense. So that's something that we're going to have to stay on top of. The house has already been on the market over 100 days this particular time. They're not going to sell that house. The value just isn't there. The only way that they're going to make the most amount of money is selling it creative. So I had to pitch those terms. I had another student, an Astro flipper, reach out. He's got a deal in Ohio. It was on market for a couple of weeks ago for $245,000. I just bit my cheek. They dropped the price to 224,000, and this guy put it under contract at 210, and then was reaching out, hey, do you have any Ohio buyers? Well, I absolutely have some Ohio buyers, some investors in my phone. However, 210 when I could have just bought it for 224. I mean, that's not a deal. There's not enough room in that for that to make financial sense. But this guy put it under contract for $210,000, and he's going to try to make $10,000 on it and sell it to an investor for $220,000. And he's using comps that are not really comps. And then, they want to argue with me about, I found this one comp. It sold 6 months ago for $313,000. It's the same bedroom count. However, that was 6 months ago. It's not the same market. Money was cheaper back then than it is now, and nothing has sold in that neighborhood in 6 months. The property that he has under contract was built in 1925. The property that he's using, the one comp that he could find on the same street, that was built in 1950. That is not apples to apples. That other house that sold for more is 25 years newer than the one that he's trying to pitch. That house is a couple of 100 square feet bigger, and the lot is a couple of 100 square feet bigger than his subject property. It's just not a deal. So we went round and round, and I showed him how, I pull comps. And then allegedly, he's making 4 to 5 deals every single month, and he's making like $9,000, allegedly. I can't see it. On-market deals are not where you got to go hunt. Can you find on-market deals? Yes. Are they cash deals? Usually not. Could a house that's been on the market for a long amount of time make a good property to take down subject to? Absolutely. I would rather pay $224,000 for this house, give them all the money that they want if they sold it to me on terms, versus what this guy wants. This guy wants a cash deal. He wants you to go get a loan or something like that. He's basically trying to act like a real estate agent without a license, and that's a big no-no. If he had investors and whatnot in the area, they would have taken this deal down. It was on the market for 36 months. So that is definitely not a deal. But I was like, hey, continue to sell it, see if you can get it done. I am very vested in that particular property because I want to see this guy sell this thing for more than $210,000. And it's just not going to happen. He's just going to waste everybody's time. But, there's other gurus out there that, this is what they're pitching. This is what they're teaching. It's just not realistic. Does it happen? I'm sure it does. But does it happen as frequently? No. When you get a house on the MLS, that's where deals go to die. It's not a deal anymore. They want full retail. They want all the money. And they've got the added cost of a real estate agent in there. Like, real estate agents don't work for free, and you're going to, basically have to pay, I would guess, 10% of whatever it is. And that's if they don't ask for any repairs or anything like that. So it's kind of a waste of time. And then according to him, they owe $209,000 on the house. Well, if you have it under contract for $210,000, how's that real estate agent going to get paid? There's no room in the deal. At the closing table, these folks would have to come out of pocket in order to get this deal done. I just wasn't I wasn't buying what the wholesaler was telling me the deal was. So you get a bunch of people out here that have never done deals before, purporting that they're doing deals, etc., and so forth. That's another series that I'm going to be bringing to you. I'm going to call it the Knucklehead Chronicles. My boy in Texas, Jason Grizzle, basically came up with the idea. We were chopping it up because I get tired of seeing deals online that say, hey, I've got this property. I'll send you all the information. It's this much money plus a 3% buyer's fee. Well, if I'm the buyer or I'm bringing the buyer to the table, why are you making money? I'm the guy that should be making the money. I'm bringing the buyer, am I not? So that's one of the things that we're going to get into, all the knuckleheadness that happens from inexperienced investors, wholesalers, whatever. So I've got a couple of more phone calls I got to make, and then I got to make another video for a transaction coordinator to explain what it is that I purport that we do moving forward, so she can handle all the paperwork and I can go play golf. So I hope everybody is having a great weekend. 559-708-6460. You got anybody that wants to buy or sell, or if you're a wholesaler, investor, whatever it is, you've got people that want way too much money for the house, I can buy that thing with creative financing. I can teach you how to do that. Reach out to me. Tomorrow is Sunday, so it's about church, family, and most of all, Raider motherfucking Nation. I'm out. Deuce.